Hello everybody, Dr. Dan here. It is week 8 in our organizational development class, and this could be a very busy week from you. It depends. Did you remember to complete your organizational development specialist interview project? If not, you only have a few days left to do so because that is due at the end of this week. Let's go through the week. So first off, of course, you're reviewing this video and looking at the weekly learning objectives for readings. One good thing here is you don't have any new reading this week, but you should be reviewing your Liker and Cotter books because that information will apply to your discussion posts as you begin to now, first off, reflect on those books and the methods and models we'll use, to which you're going to directly apply to the week 8 and week 9 activities in our discussions, because now what you're doing is, after going through essentially 8 weeks of learning the challenges, the problems, all those things associated with organizational development change, now you are going to essentially be creating, whether it be with a company you currently work with or at a fictitious organization, you're just going to very briefly create a scenario. And then so that way, and let me get right over to the discussion questions here. So now you can work on an intervention project. When I say project, it's essentially writing up a discussion like you did in previous weeks. However, you're going to now apply what you've learned to this scenario. So that way it's repetitious, you're learning about it, you're reflecting back on the information. You definitely need to be detailed. So in other words, provide us with the exact specific model, method, even page numbers where you found the information, whatever it is, be very specific. Basically what you should be doing, because this is going to help you prepare for that portfolio project, that the oral presentation that'll be due in week 10, some of this information is going to apply to that. So what you need to do is pretend that the individual reading this is going to be the CEO of your company. Maybe this is an executive summary, perhaps, of what you will be presenting later on to the CEO. You've just gone through these 2 months of training. Now you're going to begin working on, again, this intervention plan. And for this week, you're going to address data collection, analysis, and as well as diagnosis, those 3 specific things. Next week, you'll continue that project. Let's go back to week 8 here. Again, so that was your discussion. You're also going to have, of course, again, a quiz this week. Your portfolio assignment, you'll make some additional contributions to that. And then finally, our organizational development specialist interview project is due this week. You should have already gone and possibly even gotten involved in an organization, maybe called some individuals, whether it be cold calling, in other words, you didn't know who they were, or was someone that just somehow, some way you developed the contact or someone you know, whatever it is, but you interviewed this individual using the worksheet. Then you go ahead and type out the details on that worksheet. Describe the interview as well as how that applies to what you've read and the videos and so on, and then submit it this week as your pass-fail assignment. There's no grade attached to it, but as a reminder that it is required in order to pass the class. And the reason why there's no grade attached to it is because, again, as I mentioned way back in week 1, that I wanted you to really focus on the activity, not worry about a grade, and just focus on learning and possibly networking with individuals that, who knows, they may give you a great job one day. Believe me, that happens. It's happened to me, and that's the way most good jobs are found, is through networking, not through just applying cold. So I really hope you enjoyed the assignment, or enjoy, if you still have to do it, over the next few days. And the final part of the week will be, of course, our continuous improvement survey. Do highly, again, encourage you. Perhaps this week you can comment on this activity, on the specialist interview activity, and let us know overall how week 8 went. What did your instructor need some improvement? Did the course need some improvement? Whatever. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Dan, and I do wish you a very great week.